The next leg on the FMG Young Farmer of the Year was to Waikato Bay of Plenty, and the 8 competitors were in frisky mood. But that was about to change.
We're going to set you up. What you're going to do is you're going to ride as far as you can in 2 minutes.
That's the longest 2 minutes of my life. Sorry, I'm breathless. Yeah, there's a few good roosters about. A few that have done plenty of regional finals in the past, so a few dark horses there as well. But hard on gear. The weakness is definitely my leg strength. The old bike failed me there. And strengths, normally it's talking. Oh, bugger. I can't talk at the moment, and it's not a lot of use in some of these practical modules as well.
27-year-old Sophia Clark was competing in her second regional.
On your first outing, I think it's pretty hard to get to do quite well because it's, you know, there's so many new skills, and yeah, I think older and wiser this year, maybe, hopefully. Oh, what a fail! Strengths, I think, probably anything to do with my farming background, like to do with the sheep side of things, because there's only one other sheep and beef based competitor. Weaknesses, definitely machinery, not a strong point, and probably numbers, don't like numbers either.
23-year-old Gavin Wolfe is a farm manager from Huntly in his first regional final.
I had no idea what to expect, and I've been really surprised so far. It's been a real challenge. Hopefully I did well in the tractor driving section. I've got quite a bit of experience in that. And hopefully I did well in the interview, sort of with my knowledge of current events and that sort of thing. A lot of people from our North Waikato club have come to cheer me on, so it's been good. I could hear them yelling at me. I've been downing a lot of water. It's going to be a long day, so yeah, real challenge.
Guy Bakewell is 28 and has been in Young Farmers for 6 years and just loves to compete.
Yeah, last year was in Northern, this year in the Waikato Bay of Plenty. Moved down to Taupo, beautiful spot. The calibre of contestants is just the same. What I'm being challenged on today is much the same as well. It's a very challenging day. I think I've done well on the motorbikes, the vet. I think I did really well there. I was fortunate enough to know most of what they were asking. The experience has definitely helped me to control my nerves this year, and I've got more of an understanding of what to expect, so it's definitely helped.
23-year-old Zara Kosh from Taupiri has competed 5 times in the Young Farmer contest.
I live here in Taupiri, milk 200 cows, manager, high intense system. I like to do a bit of fishing, golf and hunting in my spare time, so family came out, so yeah, heard them cheering me on today. Coming here and having fun, yeah, seeing what I know, what I don't know, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty knackered now, so might need a nana nap when I get home before the night event, so yeah.
30-year-old James Bryan is keen to go one better than last year's regional final.
Last year I came second. It was an absolute humdinger of a contest. There's going to be some tough competition out there, and this year I want to go out, give it my best shot, and we'll hopefully come away first prize and see you next time in Grand Final.
Like James, it's 30-year-old Alex Griffin's last chance to compete as a young farmer.
I was worried, but yeah, around 8:30, 9 o'clock the sun come out and here we are. Looks like we'll be wet with sweat, not wet with the rain. Relatively confident, a bit of a jack of all, master of none, thanks to my background on farm and my passion of building cars and engineering, building things. I'd like to think there's no acute weaknesses, apart from maybe the overconfidence at times, but hey, that can be a good thing too. I think next is quad bikes, and my hoot is just gone, so can I dash?
Go for it, Alex. Meanwhile, Wayne Hoffman is managing weeds.
Currently we're doing a bit of a soil test analysis and coming up with FERT plans essentially for that. And then the final part, we've got a couple of pasture swords here with some weeds in it, and then we've got 2 scenarios for the contestants to work through and select how they would manage these weeds and take them out of these particular scenarios.
Each soil test result or just
total?
We've got them going through a small course, picking up some hay, and it's mainly the backing side of it and getting used to riding the quad bike, and then they have to ride a 2-wheel motorcycle across a course and over a little bridge which is causing a few problems. We've made sure that the course is nice and tight, especially for the 4-wheelers, and the reverse is getting a few of them. Been very, very impressed with the calibre of contestants, so look forward to the rest of them coming through.
And we're doing modules based on animal health and asking basic veterinary questions. Our first module is just about biosecurity and cleanliness.
When you get out to do a role change, it's always good, farming practice, just to jump around and say, oh geez, that's hanging off or whatever.
Yep.
So, just basically a bit of housekeeping. When you're driving, we're going to have it at a set RPM because we want set oil flow, and this is just going to work like a speed, like accelerator. You don't worry about your foot throttle, fast, slow.
This young fella is showing some early promise for AgriKids, the primary school competition.
Yep, farm owner killed, key person risk, yep.
And the same variety of skills are required in the junior ranks as the senior. The AgriKids are mainly primary school age competitors.
And this is the power lines. They're running right through the trees.
You have to have a wide knowledge of doing stuff.
27,
First aid
29, 30.
to changing a wheel. In the country, you don't call the AA to change your wheel.
What's the other one?
You learn to do it yourself. The kids work in teams representing their schools
Seed. Yeah, seed.
with agricultural knowledge tests and practical tests too.
Dad, you should have given me training on how to do this.
The head-to-head AgriKids event is the highlight of the day with fast, frenetic action.
This is hard, man!
The kids have fun in abundance.
Okay, all the teams doing really, really well.
The atmosphere all day is relaxed and family-friendly on a summer's afternoon. The older kids are over 13 and competing in the Teen Ag competition. It's a battle of wits and generally against the clock, so problem solving under pressure provides great lessons, with each team aiming to win their way to the AgriKids and Teen Ag Grand Finals in Timaru in July. Meanwhile, back with the big boys and girls, and they're battling it out in the agri-sports. A series of challenges under the time clock with all competitors side by side, so you're able to gauge how well you're going against the opposition.
How we going?
How are you going?
I'm living the dream.
For most, it is exhausting, but it's a really satisfying experience as you find out how good you are when you're up against your contemporaries.
Can I go home now?
We're having fun, having a good time.
I pipped him last time, but he got me today.
Great challenge.
Bit of support helps, yeah.
And at the end of the day's competition, 26-year-old Mount Maunganui strategy and business planner Kelvin Ball was the winner of the Waikato Bay of Plenty final. Since he was a young fella, Kelvin Ball's always dreamed of being Young Farmer of the Year. In fact, he was all set to go off on his OE, but decided to give the contest one more go.
I didn't expect to get this far, so a couple of months ago I booked flights and I organised a visa to the UK, leaving at the end of March.
And as it happened, his third regional final proved to be the clincher, winning the right to represent the Waikato Bay of Plenty region in the grand final.
Farming in New Zealand isn't just milking cows and building fences. It is that, but it's so much more as well. So the beauty about young farmers is that you don't have to be one to be one. I'd like to think just getting through to the grand final as a non-farmer would encourage other people in my situation to get out there, give the Young Farmers contest and young farmers a nudge, push themselves and ultimately learn and benefit from their whole experience.
If he wins, it'll fulfill a lifetime dream. And if not, he'll just rebook those tickets and do the great OE.
To win the competition would be a dream come true. I mean, getting to the stage already is awesome, but to take it home, I can't even fathom that.